Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Templestowe Reserve here in Templestowe for the YJFL Girls Gala Grand Final Day. I'm Liam Vertigan. It's an absolute pleasure to be here.
And on behalf of the Yarra Junior Football League, I welcome you here today to the 2023 Youth Girls Division 1B Grand Final. We acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land who are together today and pay our respects to their elders past and present. I extend that respect to our Comets finished the 2023 season with the win-loss record of 8-5. That will then progress to today's grand final, defeating Hawthorn Citizens in the prelim. Whitehorse finished 2023 with a win-loss record of 6-4, and they progressed to today's grand final, defeating Park Orchards in the prelim as well. Congratulations to both clubs on their seasons and making today's grand final. The YJFL would also like to congratulate our umpires today for the officiating. I now invite you all to be outstanding Australian national anthem.
Oh no, he's trying to bring out of the light. Yeah.
Good luck to both teams.
Well, welcome to country, and the Australian National Anthem has been completed here now at Templestowe Reserve, and it is game time. Grand Final Day 2023 is about to get underway. It's Comets and the Whitehorse Colts. Fumbly start out of the middle. Fetus first. Notable kick forward down towards the forward 50. No one able to control the football early. Whitehorse build a wall, and they get the football just held up inside their forward 50. Harris was tackled by a Comet. She wasn't able to get rid of the football. Fetus out of the ruck. Down to ground. Opportunity for Weebanger there. She had the football held to her there that time in a tackle by Heath. Head out of the ruck. Once again, comes to ground. Opportunity still for the Comets down to that far end of the ground. Ruthven over the football. Can't quite get rid of it once again. It's locked in for another ball up. So early ball locked in by the Comets. Kicking to the left of screen. Hit out of the ruck there that time by Fetus once again. 3 hit outs for her early. Handball comes out the back, went in the direction of Bone. It missed her, and now the Colts are away. They bring it back towards the middle part of the ground. The bounce is a little bit unfavourable. Opportunity here for Ward to get the football. They come away, but it's going to come straight back. Nice intercept mark there that time. Well taken on the chest there by Fern Wannon. That's Asher. She kicks to the outer side wing. Opportunity there. The ball didn't quite sit for Bustilli. The Comets clear, but they've set up all right early here. Have the Comets, the Colts. Comets and Colts. That might confuse me early on, but I'll get there. Fetus out of the ruck again. Ball comes clear. Here's Lucy Cronin. Big year for her. Her kick was smothered off the boot, so Opportunity here for the Colts inside their forward 50. Ball slapped around on its ends. Olivia Ward with the football, had her kick smothered. Numbers around the football here. The umpire will circle and she'll ball it up. Kufidis out of the ruck. Little handball forward there by Sophie Bone. Over to Zara Newworth. And it'll tumble away towards the boundary line. Only just stays in the field of play for Sophie Smith to give a handball off. Opportunity here this time for the Colts. Through Asher Fernwannen once again. And they'll lock it up on the outer side once again. And it'll be another ball up. Kufidis out of the ruck. Got it down to Ruthven. Kicks the ball forward. Good tackle there that time by Rossi Mel. Just getting rid of the football there that time was Imogen Harris. Rossi Mel goes again for another tackle. And it's a ball up. In fact, it was Weebenga on hands and knees laying the tackle. Good leap out of the ruck there that time by the Colts. Numbers here for the Comets. Ball slapped forward. Here's an opportunity here for Sophie Bone. If the football can sit for her, it does. She handballs over the top. Rossi Mel now kicks the ball forward. Wants Senanika. No, it's not Senanika. Apologies. Kicks smothered off the boot. Goes towards the forward 50. In fact, it is inside the forward 50. And the mark has been taken by a very prominent target in Lily Douglas. And she'll go back and have the first shot of the 2023 Youth Girls 1 Grand Final. Here's Douglas. On her approach, kickers on the way. She starts it off to the right, but it has been marked in the pocket and marked by Sophie Smith, who's a lot closer to home on a very slight angle, but should pop this through, one would feel, and it would be a good start for the Comets. She comes in and pops through the first goal of the 2023 Youth Girls 1 Grand Final. Q Comets 1 straight 6, Whitehorse Colts yet to score. 4.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. So the ball back in the middle, good start for Q. Next goal important, just to level things up. Ball comes towards the forward 50 here for the Colts. Numbers around the football, getting over the top of it. Backer, pushing the back, she'll win herself a free kick. So they'll go inside forward 50 here. The Colts. Leads are provided for her. The kick was just a little bit low and ill-directed, unfortunately. Great tackle has been followed up, though. It was a great effort there that time by Williams. Handball over the top. Another chance for the Colts. High ball inside forward 50. Plenty of Comets numbers back in the back half, though, and it's been marked by Sophie Bone, who started this game very brightly. She kicks to the broadcast side and pavilion side, where the ball is a tumbler. Cronin will be the first one to get to it. She just fumbled it, though. Keeps it in the field of play. Had teammates to come out and help her. And the ball is gone out of bounds for a throw-in before Maya Ellen could get rid of the footy. Shallow throw-in. Ball comes forward. Opportunity for McClellan to try and get to the football. And we'll have a second throw-in. Pretty much the exact same spot from where it came in last time. Good throw-in that time. Hit out of the ruck there that time by Kufidis. Ball goes forward. That's holding the ball. Great tackle there. Great defensive pressure there from the Colts. Free kick for the Comets, sorry. Free kick to Ellen. She plays on now, kicks the ball towards the forward 50, comes off hands, comes to ground level. Good follow-up work there. Here's Sophie Bone. She kicks the ball inside forward 50. It might bounce all the way through. Not quite, just across the face. Through for a behind. 117 Q Comets. Whitehorse Colts are yet to score. We've gone 7 minutes here in the first quarter. Ball out of full back, an outstanding lead and a great mark by Sane Backer. Backer goes up the corridor. Mark couldn't be taken. Ruthven gave a handball over the top. No one able to pick up the football. In fact, Cronin does now, but she had the football held to her. And another ball up is the end result, so we go again. Neutral side wing. Ball comes to ground. Opportunity here for the Comets to clear the football. Ruthven, another disposal for her. Started this game very, very brightly. And here go the Colts now. High ball to a 2-on-1 here. Favours them nicely. Standing her ground and getting hands to the football there that time was Tashkoff. Ball comes to ground. Opportunity for Bone once again. She gave the handball off to Cronin. Cronin goes inside forward 50. Target was Douglas. Bounces over her head. Stays in the field of play. Picking up the football and running into an open goal. Well, I don't have a number 33 on my list. That is unfortunate. That's annoying for me, but we'll get her name and we'll come back to that. And it's another goal. Oh, it was Weebenga that kicked the goal, the 30, the captain. Looked like the 33 that kicked it. There is a 33 out there, but my cameraman Tom said it was Kai Weebenga that kicked the goal. I'll back him in. Tom's never really wrong. 666 warning by the looks of it. I'm just having a look out here myself just to see what's going on. Bit going on here. Anyway, all good in the end. Ball back in the middle, so the Colts need the next one. Nice spinning pirouette handball there that time by Asher Fern won and started very brightly for the Colts. The ball was inside forward 50 and the pressure was all too great there that time by the Comets. This is Ellen now. She's been told to play on. She ran herself into a little bit of trouble. Maslin's tackle nearly stuck and nearly would have won herself holding the ball. Opportunity here for Newwith there that time. And away go the Comets once again. Just marked forward to centre. They'll go forward again. Kick inside 50. It comes off hands. That was Rossi Mell. That was sitting underneath it. We have another ball up. So we've got 7.5 to go here in the first quarter. Good start for the Comets. Good leap in the ruck there that time by Kufidis. Ball tumbles its way towards goal. Across the face it goes through for a behind. 2-2-14 now, Q Comets. Whitehorse Colts yet to score. 7 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Now the Colts come out wide. Came off hands. Kufidis will kick the ball back inside forward 50. Falls just short. Numbers back here. This is Benson for the Colts. And unfortunately, she was tackled to the ground and holding the ball, and Smith will take the free kick. Hard up against the boundary line. Kick inside forward 50. She gave it a good go. Across the face, through for a behind. So 15-point lead early for Q Comets. 2-3-15 to no score. You know the tactics that will be implemented by a side when you see how they set up out of full back. I thought they were going to go to the right then, but they're going to come to the left. It was a pretty good kick, just dropped there that time, unfortunately, by the hands of Backer. Back inside forward 50 go the Comets. They're in a dangerous spot here. The Colts are just trying to work their way out here. Great tackle once again by Weebenga, the captain. And it's a ball up again, about 20 metres out from home for the Comets. Ball comes free. Ruthven snaps. Goes to the pocket. Weebenga got hands to it. So did Backer. Ball comes to ground. Might have dragged it in there, Backer. Got to be careful doing that. That's another ball up. In fact, it was Benson down there that time. 5.5 to go in the first. Kufita slaps the ball down, nearly fell in the hands of the captain Maslin for Whitehorse. Webenga shrugs off 2, gave off a handball. Cronin now. Cronin gave off the extra handball. Rossi Mel to the goal square and flying in from the side. Not 15 was the call from the umpire, so maybe a chance there missed by the Colts. The Comets, as the ball comes to the pocket. Opportunity here to get it out with Poppy Williams. Stolen away there that time by Ellen. Now here go the Colts again. Asher Fernwannen got a kick away. And the mark has been taken by Sophie Bone, who centres the ball marvellously to Sophie Smith, who sets sail for home. Stays in the field of play. And it's a ball up in the square. Nearly tumbled its way through 4A behind. Kofidis out of the ruck. Hempel over the top. Rossi Mel snaps. Went straight up in the air. Smith went back with a fly to the ball. She's got a little bit of company here with her in Benson. She's retreated a bit of territory, but snaps around her body now. Got a very unkind bounce in if you're a Whitehorse fan. Rossi Mel in the direction there that time of Kufidis. Rossi Mel again. Over the top for Cronin. Cronin snaps and kicks A behind. 2-4-16 Q. Whitehorse yet to score. A little under 4 to go here in the first quarter. Now the Whitehorse side bring the ball out to the interchange bench side, but the Comets have set up really nicely here. This is Sophie Bone. A lot of it early for her as well. Kick back inside forward 50, back with the fly of the ball, taking a nice mark. The captain, Roxy Maslin for Whitehorse. She's assessing her options now, looking around. Eyes are darting. She'll go short. Nice kicking action as well. Wants her teammate in Fernwannen and got her. This is Asher Fernwannen. She plays on and hits up a beautiful pass to her teammate Poppy Williams. So good ball movement here from Whitehorse. This is Fernwannen again. She takes off. Gets a kick away. Nice pass too. Unfortunately, the mark was dropped, but they still have control of the football. It was Prentice, and she tried to bite off a little bit more than she could chew there, and it's holding the ball, and it is a free kick to Maya Ellen. She kicks the ball out wide. Mark taken. This is Olivia McClellan. She wanted Webenga, just overcooked the kick. And now a rebounding opportunity here for Whitehorse as they push the ball back towards the outer side wing, and the mark has been taken by Zara Newwith. Newwith now down the outer side towards the forward 50. Nice mark taken by Alexis Kufidis. She opts to give the handball off to Cronin. Cronin on the right, inside forward 50. Can she find a target? Not quite. In fact, it tumbles its way towards goal, but just bounces off towards the right. And now Whitehorse can bring it out to the playing side, or the broadcast side, I should say. I'll eventually get there as well. And now they bring the ball back away through the middle. Asher Fernwannen again, another disposal for her. She tumbles the ball out wide. Couple of players running after this. This is Lucy Prentice. Prentice now kicks the ball very high. The old saying is that'll bring rain. Front position there that time was Phoebe O'Sullivan. Couldn't quite bring the ball down to ground. Emily Adams now turns the ball over, and another opportunity maybe with Whitehorse to push forward. Kick towards the forward 50 was the right option, but Sophie Bone back in the hole. Ball out wide. Cronin in a one-on-one there with Fernwannen. She takes a marvellous tackle there on Olivia McClellan. And a ball up is the result. Outer side wing with a little over a minute to go here in the first quarter. Ball up from the stoppage. Not an awful lot happening there. Another ball up the result there. Ball comes forward. Cronin over the top. Wants her partner in crime, McClellan. She gets her. Good little bit of pressure there by Poppy Williams. Tackled her. Didn't win herself a free kick, unfortunately. Ball locked in once again. Secondary ball up. A little bit of a hit out of the ruck there that time. Maslin nearly for Whitehorse. Cronin down the line, wanted Weebenga, couldn't hang on to the mark. Out of bounds for a boundary throw in. They've got a packed bench there to Q Comets, waiting for them all to rotate and come onto the ground probably in the second quarter. We have time for one more throw in and maybe another contest as the ball runs its way towards the boundary line once again. Clearing ball, no one able to mark. It was in fact fisted away by Benson as the siren goes for quarter time. And at quarter time, it's a great start for the Q Comets. They're leading the way here against Whitehorse Colts. They're 2-4-16, and Whitehorse Colts are yet to score. Goal kickers for Q Comets, 1 to Weebenga and 2 Sophie Smith. So what we'll do is we'll take our quarter time break, be back in a couple of minutes' time for the commencement of the second quarter. It is a girls' gala grand final day here at Templestowe Reserve. It's the Comets by 16 points. We'll be back shortly. Second quarter about to get underway here at Templestowe Reserve. It's the Comets by 16 points. Very good start of it as well. Cronin, centre clearance, decisive as well. Wants Smith and hits her up. Great pass. Smith, speaking of starting well, she has started really nicely herself. Kicks the ball inside forward 50. Nearly for Douglas there that time. Drops the mark but follows up with a tackle. Centre Nika there as well for a little bit of company. Ball held in. Ball up is the call. Two forward and no score. Ball up again. Over and out of bounds for another throw in here. Quarter very crucial, you feel, for Whitehorse. Ball slung into play. Well held front position there by Scarlett Smith there that time, so they've had a rotation in the ruck. Smother off the boot there that time. Maybe an opportunity here for the Colts. Poppy Williams ran away with the football. Got a kick. Nearly brought down to ground by Prentice. Couldn't quite do so. Opportunity here for the Comets once again. McCarthy just had the football taken away from her there that time. Ball comes out the back. Playing a bit of soccer. This looks a bit promising here from the Colts if they could work it out. Tashkoff gave off a little handball. Couldn't quite find a target. Here's another opportunity for the Comets. Great smother off the boot there. Still opens up an opportunity. It was Poppy Williams with the smother. Cronin kicks to the broadcast side. It's going to bounce. It was favourable for Benson to come out and meet it. She had the football originally. Centre Nika taken in a good tackle, which was appreciated by the crowd here on the broadcast side. So they resume hostilities in the ruck. Trying to barge her way through is Abby Bussatil. She couldn't dispose of the football, so she has another go on the ruck. Little quick kick comes out of the pack by Indy Ruthven. So the sister act taking place again. That's Indy Ruthven once again. Her kick was smothered off the boot, went straight back to her. She gave off a little handball. Tried to follow up with a little tackle. Couldn't quite do so. Backer was wrapped up. Good slap out of the ruck. Palmed over her head by Alexis Koufidis. Ball comes to ground. Olivia McClellan underneath the football. Koufidis there in the ruck there, that time up against Abby Buscatelli. Good handball out of the pack there that time before holding the ball. Could have been called by Williams. And it's another ball up once again. Koufidis out of the ruck. That's a nudge in the back. Can't be doing that. Free kick to the Colts and a free kick to Backer. That one against Cronin. Nice kick there by Backer. Back to the middle of the ground of the mark has been taken by Fern Wannon. Fern Wannon towards the forward 50. Ball falls short. Opportunity for Backer inside forward 50. Need a goal here. Do the Colts. Opportunity off the ground, is it? No, the umpire has paid a free kick here, has he? Yes. Was going to be an opportunity. I think it was Ellie Fernwannen that had the open goal square, and she went to soccer the ball through. Caitlin Roberts wearing the number 33. Appreciate that an awful lot. Ball up just short of the forward 50. Kufidis out of the ruck. Cronin, clearing ball. Wants McClellan. Got her, just bounced a little unkindly. Baraumas there to keep her company. Ball inside forward 50. Might be touched through for a behind. It is. So opportunity there for Whitehorse Colts, but they get themselves on the board for the first time today. 2-4-16 plays one behind. Still early stages here in this second quarter here in this Youth Girls Grand Final. Ball out of the pack. Ball tumbles its way forward. Opportunity goes inside forward 50 again for the Colts. Ellie Fernwannen leading her way towards the football. Laid a little tackle. Couldn't quite stick it. McCarthy. Clearing ball. Goes to the interchange bench side. Bounce kindly for Asher Fernwannen, who kicks the ball back forward. Bounces just short. Good pick up and handball there that time by Evelyn Heath. And it goes to the boundary line for a boundary throw-in.
Thank you, Uncle. Thank you, Uncle.
Ball back into play. McClellan tackled with the football and held in. Another ball up. So good territory battle here won so far for Whitehorse Colts. Can they just translate it to the scoreboard and get themselves going? And that will help. That's a free kick for hole in the footy. Free kick going the way there of Holly Dillon there that time. Ball goes forward. Opportunity for Roxy Maslin at the fall of the ball again, but once again another ball up is the result. And from that ball up, it clears that little pack and goes over and out for a boundary throw-in. Ball back into play. Kufidis, the little hit out. She'll get her own football here. Ball comes away, tumbles its way towards the boundary line. Smith with the football. Tried to handball to herself. Now they follow up with a tackle. Senanika taken to ground. Ball up it is on that outer side. Up on the hill where the people have started to congregate in their cars and little deck chairs or picnic rugs and sit up on the hill. It's a nice little late morning into early afternoon for it. 17 degrees expected today. Fair bit of cloud around at the moment, keeping that late morning sun from poking through the clouds. It's the Comets by 15 points. 2-4-2, one behind. Ball tries to come clear. Opportunity for Imogen Harris there that time of Whitehorse. She's won herself a free kick. Ball to the middle. Oh, great fly. Mark of the morning so far. Backer. Beautiful mark. She plays on now. Beautiful kick as well. Finds Fernwannen. Fernwannen on the left, inside forward 50. Can she get a mark? Nearly, but in a good spot for them. Inside forward 50 now for them. Ellen in there for Q Comets to try and get the ball out. Couldn't quite do so. Another ball up it is. Ball kicks it forward. Ball tumbles its way to the outer side. Stays in the field of play only just. Goes over and out of bounds. Ball into play. So it's just slowed up a little bit for the time being here. Scoring-wise, Smith handballed in the direction of the boundary line, and that's where it goes. Ball into play. Kufidis out of the ruck. Sophie Bone with the footy. Gave a handball off to McClellan. Sent a Niker holding the ball. Free kick, Whitehorse. Maybe she felt a little bit hard done by there. Well done there by Backer. Wins herself another free. Good attack on the football there. That time by Zara Newwith. Got a clearing kick, but only as far as Abby Bushatel. She kicks the ball forward and going back with a fly to the ball. And another contender for Mark of the morning so far, been taken by Sophie Bone. Bone now down the line. Trying to fly through and take the mark there. That time was Benga, but couldn't quite do so. It goes over and out of bounds for a boundary throw-in. So the scoreboard's come to life here. We've got a little over 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. It's the Comets by 15 points. Ella Ruthven taken in a tackle. Ball up again. So restart play, slap forward a little bit there, that time by Poppy Williams. And the Comets get themselves out of danger. Sent a Niker over the football there that time. Umpire circling, letting them play. Smith gets the football out. And that'll be held in once again, another stoppage it'll be. Hit out of the ruck there that time, Kufidis. Tumbles its way towards the boundary, stays in the field of play. Only just. Umpire circling, ball up. Poppy Williams making herself known as a bit of a factor here. Had the ball held in. And it's another ball up. Equal contest out of the ruck there that time. Ball socket off the ground. Here's a bit of pace here shown by Fern Wannon. She takes a bounce. Might take a second. Nearly ran her full measure. Good ball inside forward 50. She's no one at home. Great bit of play there that time by Asher Fern Wannon. Explosive bit of run. Ball goes out wide. Wanted Maya Ellen. Tumbles itself over and out of bounds for a boundary throw-in. Very good play there by Asher Fern Wannon. One of the best players on the ground so far for Whitehorse. Ball back into play. Alexis Kufidis with the hit out. Opportunity for the Comets to tumble the ball back towards the middle of the ground. Great read there by Morgan Benson. Got a very kind bounce and she was able to gain possession of the football and kick the ball back inside forward 50. Plenty of Comets jumpers around this football now. But a good spot to have it here if you're a fan of the Colts. Just fumbling there that time was Maslin. She's got Benga there to try and get rid of her. And she does so now, Benga. Now she might have run herself into a bit of trouble. Nearly ran her full measure as well. Kicked the ball back in the middle of the ground. And guess who? This is Fern Wannon again. She plays on, kicks the ball forward. And a great mark has been taken there. So good bit of play the last couple of minutes here for the Colts. Backer with the footy. Backing in her own skills. Backer sets sail for home. Going to get close to the line. They've got goalkeepers everywhere. It's like Mackenzie Arnold style from the Matildas. But it's come out and it's going to come back in. This is Poppy Williams. Poppy Williams sets it up. Good kick. Need a mark here. Comets numbers everywhere. Same for the Colts. Snapping ball. Is that their first one of the morning? You bet it is. The captain gets things rolling for the Whitehorse Colts. Roxy Maslin kicks there first. And it's back to a 9-point ball game. Whitehorse are 1-1-7 And the Kew Comets are 2-4-16. We've got a little under 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Persistence pays off. They deserved that goal. Did the Colts. And you know what? Good football ends in a good goal. Two 4 plays 1-1 as the ball's back in the middle. Hit out of the ruck there that time. I'll give it to the benefit of Busuttil there that time of the Colts. They'll win themselves a free kick in the middle of the ground. This is Poppy Williams now. She plays on, kicks the ball forward, flying in from the side and taking a very nice mark is Backer. Backer, Fern Wannon and Maslin have been superb so far for the Whitehorse side as the ball is inside forward 50. Roberts was there at the football first. Might have just been held off the football momentarily, but no harm done. Once again in a very good spot for Whitehorse, approaching the 2-minute mark to go in this second quarter. Going for a little gallop there was Ellen. She kicks the ball away and set up behind the ball and taken a mark nicely is Backer once again. So another disposal for her as she kicks the ball low inside forward 50, past the outstretched hands there that time of the waiting arms of Maslin. And once again inside forward 50 for another ball up for the Whitehorse side. Kicking to the Porter Street end of the ground here in this second quarter. That's where all 3 goals are being kicked so far, so they'll have the benefit of that in the last quarter if they can stay close and not let this Kew Comets side get away. They've only added, well, they haven't added a score this quarter, the Kew Comets, which might be a mild concern, holding the ball the call there, so they've held up well there and avoided another potential score there, have the Comets, so they've just got to hold off a potential charge and get to half-time here and go have a break. Indy Ruthven should get there first and lay a tackle. She does on Benson. That'll be a ball up. Here is Backer. Inside forward 50. Hands to it, Imogen Harris. Free kick. Front on contact, I think you'll find that was. Umpire just putting Imogen on her correct line for the shot on goal. And this to potentially bring it back to 3 points. Harris. It's a high ball. I reckon it's got the carry. And she's just missed. Few claps from the crowd made me think that went through for a goal, but alas, throw for a behind. So 1-2-8 Whitehorse Colts. Kew Comets 2-4-16. Half a minute to go until the half-time siren. Ball out of full back, off a set of hands, comes out the back. Opportunity for Kew to hold it up. That's Cronin, who was taken in a tackle there that time by Benson, and that's exactly what the result's going to be. And all being said and well, that should be your half-time score. Ball up out of the pack. Ella Ruthven, clearing ball back towards the middle of the ground. Siren's going to beat everyone here as we go into half-time. And that is what we've got at half-time. Half-time completed here in the Youth Girls 1 Grand Final. Big second half about to get underway. It's the Comets by 8 points. Whitehorse definitely within reach. No one won the hit out there that time in the ruck. Ball comes to ground, that's locked in nicely, and a ball up it'll be. So the third quarter, known as the Premiership quarter, who's going to take control of this one and run away with it, or who's going to fight on and keep it close going into the last quarter? Cronin's handball went in the direction of Fern Wannon. She nearly stole it away. Ball comes forward, opportunity there to tap the ball forward by Rossi Mel. She did all right with it. Going to have to contend with whistles blowing from out the back now with the second ground out the back getting their games underway today. Look out for those live streams as well. Ball out to the broadcast side nearly. Foot race to get to this football. It's going to pull up. Push in the back. Yep. Free kick to Olivia Rossi-Mel here. Rossi-Mel sends one low. And marked on the 4th attempt there. Good attack at the football there that time. And marked by Bamaris. Now they go for a run. Oh, this is always a bit risky going for a bounce, but good footy being played there by Maslin. Great tackle. Oh, the little bit of intensity being shown here by the Colts early stages of this third quarter as the ball goes over and out of bounds for a boundary throw-in. Ball back into play. Kufidis out of the ruck. Ball comes over the top. Ball tumbles its way forward. Here's a go in the middle for Fern Wannon. Ella Ruthven had the football stolen away from her. Good tackling pressure here by the Colts. Webenga, handball over the top. Stolen there that time by Imogen Harris. Ball up again. We could hear that slap of the football in the hands there of Kufidis out of the ruck. Cronin kicks to the radio-controlled car racing track side of the ground, you could say, and finds the boundary line. It's over and out of bounds for a boundary throw-in. Nearly 3 minutes have been elapsed in this quarter. Ball back into play. Rotation in the ruck there that time with Taylor Seacombe going in there. Flying shot on goal is good. Came off the boot of Cronin. And she gets herself involved in this grand final. That's her first goal. And the all-important first one of the third quarter goes the way of the Q Comets. And they are 3-4-22. Whitehorse Colts 1-2-8. Ball back in the middle. Good hit out there that time. It was by Kufidis once again. Really done well in the ruck today. Even had the chop outs as well and been well supported by her supporting cast. Secondary stoppage. Seacombe slaps it over her head. Cronin should run onto it. Put a little bit of bodily pressure there that time on Asher Fern-Wannon. Cronin taken to ground with the football. Ball up. Kufidis out of the ruck. Ball comes to ground. Nearly one out the back, couldn't quite do so. Now here's a chance for the Colts. They're running away. They're going to go inside forward 50. It's a spiralling inside-out torpedo. Hard one to mark. Comes to ground. Well done by the Comets. Numbers back inside forward 50, and they've got themselves out of a real kerfuffle. Kufidis takes the mark. She plays on, brings the ball back towards the middle of the ground. Interesting one to mark. Bounces between about three. Little handball comes free. Opportunity there for Poppy Williams to try and control the football. Ball goes forward. That's nearly holding the ball, but must have just got a boot to it. Players circling from both sides to try and get this footy out. Little one forward. Bounces. Bone. Gets a kick away. Comes off hands. Douglas. Douglas forward. Opportunity here for the Colts. It was Heath with the football. Got a whistle and a free kick going the way of the Comets. The Colts, sorry. So they're on the outer side here, the Colts, and they load the ball towards that interchange bench side. Ball comes to ground, and that's holding the ball against Cronin. I don't think she was too happy with the call, but a legal disposal it was deemed. Ball forward, sitting underneath at the middle of the ground was Bone. Bone now goes forward. Comes off hands, opportunity for Emily Adams. Ball held to her, and it's a ball up. Ball up again, hit out of the ruck there that time. I'll give it to the benefit there of Bushatil. Ball towards the boundary line, stays in the field of play. Little handball over the top, just went past the outstretched hands of Kofidis. Ball in the direction of Seacombe. She was hovering around the footy as well. And it goes over and out of bounds for a boundary throw-in. Ball flung into play. And now here go the Colts. The running bounce didn't quite come back to her, so that was unfortunate from that behalf. Carter, ball inside forward 50. Wrapped up tackle immediately. Good pressure there that time by Imogen Harris on Senenika. Senenika had the football, lost it immediately. She'll go a second time. Webenga gets over the top of the football. Opportunity there for Williams of the Colts to get it out. Umpires found a free kick. Appears to be for a throw. Now the Colts take off. Look at this for a bit of dash. 2 bounces. Great pass as well, but look at all these Comets jumpers just behind the ball. Handball comes out the pack. Sophie Bone to the middle. Bounces kindly for Webenga. Gave the handball over the top for Cronin. Cronin has a little bit of space to work with. She kicks the ball inside forward 50. Will it tumble towards goal? It does, but it's bounced to the right. Through for a behind. 15-point lead to the Comets. 3-5-23 they are. Whitehorse 1-8. Little under 9.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. They're wasting no time. Ball comes out of the back. This is Backer with the footy. Backer looking up for her options. She kicks the ball down the line to a 3-on-1. It worked out well because Maslin just got rid of her opponent there that time in Ellen and was able to bring down the mark. So she kicks the ball down the line, and that's a delightful pass. Just dropping it was Ellie Fernwannen, but she'll go a second time. Gave the handball off, wanted Newley. Didn't quite get to her. Now here come the Comets with all sorts of pressure in from both sides. Hands free there that time. Did really nicely, did Claudia Carter. Gave off the handball to Ellen. She just got the handball away. No, says the umpire, in fact. Holding the ball. Great tackling pressure once again by Asher Fernwannen, who has been superb for the Colts today. Fernwannen wants a teammate, couldn't quite find one of them. Tried to dissect a few. Backer with the football. Gave the handball off in the end to Newley. Holding the ball it is. This is Ella Ruthven. Ruthven back towards the middle of the ground. 2 Comets went back to fly for the football. Smith brought it down. Kicks the ball out wide in the direction of Douglas, who was just able to body her opponent off the football. Kick tumbles its way inside forward 50. Boundary line would be a good friend here for the Colts, but they can't quite get it over yet. Free kick, high contact, going the way of the Colts. Relieving free kick at that as well, and it's going the way of Evelyn Heath. Heath now found a target. Oh, they ran themselves in a bit of trouble there. Looked like a legal disposal from this vantage point. But it's okay in the middle as it's found itself on the cricket pitch, and this Comets pressure is relentless. Handball over the top there that time from Carter was good. Goes inside forward 50 now. Douglas comes out to present. Couldn't quite mark. Goes in a second time at ground level to lay a tackle. Umpire quick with the whistle. Calls for it, and it's a ball up. Ball up, it goes forward, and they've got the goalkeeper in place. Good play there from the Colts. Senenika told to come back a metre or two. She nearly affected the kick out of fullback there. Good read on the football there by Williams. Williams tumbles one forward. Handball out the back. This is Smith. Kick back towards the forward 50. Well done by the Colts again to have the wall built. High ball. Comes between two. Down at ground level now. Little handball. Can't quite find anyone here to pin it out. It was pinned to Olivia Ward. And it's a ball up again. Kufitas hit the ball out of the ruck there that time. Cronin wrapped up by two Colts. Ball up again. Head out of the rack there that time. I'll give it to Busuttil. Umpire calls for a secondary ball up. Clearing ball from the Colts, out of the middle of that pack, gets it to the outer side. Numbers here for the Comets. Tashkoff with the football. Ball goes towards their interchange bench. Who's going to get there first? Senna Nika will. Can she pick it up? She's trying to pick the footy up now, and in fact it goes over and out. Boundary throw in the result. Ball back into play. Pretty close draw in the ruck there that time. Both got hands to it. Little one goes forward. And it's been kicked over and out of bounds for a throw-in. Ruthven with the footy. Sorry, it's for Whitehorse. And it's Maslin, I should say. Down the line she goes. Out of bounds on the full in the end. Free kick to the Comets this time. To be taken by Ella Ruthven. Ruthven down the line. Off hands. Comes to ground level. Little kick forward. That's going to be a tumbler. Who's there for the Colts? Numbers back for them. It's fallen in the hands of Indy Ruthven. It comes off the side of the boot for her, unfortunately. And it's through for a behind. Three 6-24 Q Comets. Whitehorse 1-2-8. Little under 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Ball out of full back. Marked on the second occasion by Fern Wannon. Ball comes forward, tumbles off a set of hands. Ball up it is. Opportunity there, it's time for McClellan. Kicks the ball forward, comes off hands. Whitehorse rebound. Kick the ball away. Opportunity for Tashkoff to run onto the football if she's good enough. She's just trying to tap the ball to her advantage. Gets it over the cricket pitch. Gave a little skip over the top as well. Colts try and come away. Opportunity here this time for Martinico. She was taken to ground. Ball up the end result. 2.5 to go here in the third. It's Q by 16. Slapped out of the ruck there that time. Held her front position, did Abby Busuttil. Oh, that's a hard tackle into the turf. Got to be careful, especially with that cricket pitch around. Cronin taken to ground. Ball out of the pack. Kick forward. Fern Wannon kicks the ball forward. Opportunity here this time. Just got a kick to it there that time. Did back up. Ball comes away. We got a whistle. Oh, running too far is the call. Free kick to Whitehorse. Very important one as well. Maslin with the football. Maslin towards the forward 50. Off hands. backer. Ball up the call. Minute and a half to go here in this third quarter. Hit out of the ruck there by Kufidis. Down to Cronin. Ball goes forward. Off a couple of sets of hands. Opportunity there that time. O'Sullivan got a handball away. Nearly fell in the hands of Cronin once again. Ball forward. Nearly the Colts snatching it away and going for a run, but it's another ball up. Ball up out of the ruck. Little one forward. Back with the flight of the ball. Not being able to mark there that time was Douglas. Kick towards the forward 50. Off hands. Comes to ground level. Pushing and shoving her way through there that time was Ellen. Just got a handball away. Here's a go for the Colts before three-quarter time. They need to get a kick forward. This is Prentice. They need a mark here. It might tumble out the back. It's a one-on-one. Numbers start to arrive here for the Comets. They got to hold the ball in. Little handball out the back. Could be a chance here. Good tackle there that time by Newwith. Oh, holding the ball, the call. Maybe no prior opportunity, I would have thought there, but we'll back him in. So Newwith wins herself the free kick. Kicks the ball out of danger. That's a perfect pass. And the mark has been taken by Senanika. And the siren will beat everyone here. Crisis averted for the Comets as the siren goes for three-quarter time. The Colts are 3-6-24. And another scoreless quarter there for Whitehorse. They are 1-2-8. It's three-quarter time here at Templestowe Reserve. It is the Comets by 16 points. We'll be back in a couple of minutes for the final quarter of play here in the Youth Girls Grand Final. You're watching the Girls Gala Day Grand Finals here on Streamzone TV and Facebook Live. Be back in a couple of minutes for the last quarter. Welcome back here to the final quarter of play here in the Youth Girls Grand Final. It's the Comets leading the way by 16 points, 17 and a half minutes away from a premiership. The ball comes forward here off the kick. The Whitehorse Colts have one last punch left in them to make it really, really interesting. They need 3 goals to get in front. 16-point ball game. Still 2 games to go here on the big main ground here at Templestowe today. Hopefully you're enjoying the coverage so far of this one. McClellan had it, and it's a ball up again. The ball comes forward again, inside forward 50 it goes. Tumbles away. And they've lasted an attempt there. Ball up it is. Good pressure there that time by Scarlett Smith. Ball out of the pack, tumbles its way forward. Fresh Airy. Oh, it's bounced through. Could that be the knockout blow, perhaps? Q Comets go to 4-6-30. And Whitehorse Colts are 1-2-8. Good bit of play there from the Colts. It's out to a 22-point lead. Minute and a half gone in this last quarter. I think number 12, Scarlett Smith, kicked that goal. Ball back in the middle. Hit out of the ruck, comes clear. Opportunity to push the ball forward again for the Comets. Not quite able to do so. Ball up again. Comes clear. Ball bounces forward. Another opportunity here. That was Ruthven that had a little fresh airy. Here's an opportunity for Roberts. Roberts gets a kick towards the goal square. It bounces, it rolls away. Through for a behind. For 7:31 Q Comets. Whitehorse Colts 1-2-8. Risks need to be taken now. Benson plays on, goes for a run out of fullback, kicks the ball out wide, comes off a centre hands. Smith Handball's off. Now they'll go back inside forward 50 to the pocket. Bounces away. Boundary line might win over, although Benson picks it up now. Gave a handball off. Colts might be away. Little handball just comes free. Good tackle there that time by McClellan. Ball hovering near the boundary line. Big pack of players forms. And a ball up is the end result. Ball comes forward. Came off hands. Opportunity. And it's a ball up again. Ball goes forward off that ruck contest. Inside 50 again, the Comets. Fern Wannon gets the ball out of there. Might come straight back in though. McCarthy with the football. Inside forward 50. Off hands. Another opportunity here for them. Running into an open goal. Boot just maybe slightly missed off it. Handball went back in the direction of Ellen. She had the 1-2 ultimately there in the end. Ball's going to come out the back. Here's Maslin. Hasn't stopped trying all morning. Evading 2 tackles. Running into an open goal is Rossi Mel. She misses through for a behind. 4-8-32 Q Comets. 1-2-8 Whitehorse Colts. Ball out of fullback. Ball comes clear. Opportunity for the Colts on the broadcast side. Kick down the line. Ball held in. It's a ball up. So very close to the boundary line. Important minutes ticked off the clock here. Good slap out of the ruck. Poppy Williams. Got a nice kick forward and the mark has been taken there that time by Backer. She kicks towards the forward 50 and marked on nearly the 6th attempt. That's all right. Ball comes out. And they maintain possession here, do the Comets. As they kick the ball towards the forward 50. Came off the hands of Seacombe there that time. Seacombe tackled. Holding. Free kick to Q. Go to Seacombe. Ball forward, about 15 metres out from home. Rossi Mel lays a tackle. Bussatil grabs the football. Little one forward. Here's Cronin. Cronin to nail it shut. My word, she does. That'll do it for the Q Comets. They go to 5-8-38. And Whitehorse Colts are 1-2-8. We've got 11 minutes to go in the last quarter.
No. There's toilets around. Oh, okay.
Ball back in the middle. 7 gone in this final quarter. It's the Comets by 30. Ball fisted out of the ruck. Ball sat for Cronin. She picks up the football now. Had time to steady. Kick the ball inside forward 50. It's going to bounce and run away from her teammates before it stays in the field of play. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Flying shot on goal. Out of bounds on the full. Q Comets and Park Orchards, our next game here this afternoon. Under 16's grand final. Risks need to be taken here this time from Whitehorse. Ball goes over and out of bounds. Boundary throw-in. Ball into play. Tumbles its way forward. Seacombe with the football. It was Smith. wrapped up in a great tackle. Rossi Mel now, handballs over the top. Oh, good link-up play here. They got to get a kick away. Here is Roberts. Roberts has time to steady, holding the ball. Good tackle there. The pressure was coming. Free kick to Poppy Williams. Williams out of there. Kicks to a 2-on-1. Front position to Ellen there that time. Taken to ground and a strong tackle. It's a ball up. Ball up. Comes to Koufidis. Kick out of the pack or hits the post. 5-9-39 Q Comets. Whitehorse Colts 1-2-8. Ball out of the defence. A little bit of a fly there that time by Backer. Ball comes forward. Wrapping up there in a very strong tackle there was McClellan. She was taken to ground, couldn't get rid of the football. And it's a ball up. Ball slapped away. Ruven. Good tackle by Cronin. Didn't give an opportunity for her opponent there in Fern Wannon to get rid of the football, and it's a ball up. So they restart things again. Good attack on the football there that time. Ellen gave the handball off, goes over the top. McClellan now, Shepherd provided by Cronin. Cronin might even pick up the football. No, McClellan gave the handball off. Kick inside forward 50 by Koufidis there that time. Now it's locked in inside forward 50. Good spot here for the Comets, and it's a ball up again. Ball out of the pack. McClellan wrapped up in a tackle, just got a handball away. Fern Wannon now goes for a run, falls to ground, just got a handball away. Did all right there. McClellan again. Little kick, ricocheted off a boot. Opportunity for Ellen once again. Over the football there that time, Fern Wannon. Held in, ball up. Head out of the ruck. Ball comes clear. Boundary line wins over again, boundary throw-in. Ball back into play. Comes clear, ball up. So they run away with it again. It was nicely done there that time by Backer originally. She got the ball clear back towards the middle part of the ground, but Comets numbers just everywhere with this football at the moment. Well, somehow scoops its way at the back there by Newworth, so they clear it. Comes to the broadcast side once again. Opportunity for the Comets, but the Colts numbers start to win over. Nicely done. Fern Wannon goes for a gallop. She's taken a bounce. Handballs over the top. Nicely played by her. Ball just didn't quite sit in the bounce there for Imogen Harris. Players pile in over the top. Harris eventually gets it. Kicks it forward. Goalkeeper there in defence there for the Comets there that time. Gave a cheeky little handball off. And now they get themselves out of trouble again from that Porter Street end of the ground and kick it back to the outer side wing near the broadcast side. Wrapped up in a tackle there is Bone. That should be held in and balled up. It is. Ball forward. Cronin just gets a kick away before she was taken to ground. Bussatelli. Ball forward. Bouncing. Little one forward. And this is an opportunity for Backer. Backer. Forward. Little one forward, bounces away. Kick forward there that time by Prentice. Out of trouble again. Ellen kicks it forward, nicely cut off there by the Colts, and a very nice mark taken there by Busatelli. Kick forward. And the Comets get themselves out of trouble again. Ball tumbles its way forward. Smith. Kick down the line. Numbers here favour the Colts. Martinico had it. Handballed over the top for Fern Wannon. And the mark has been taken on the intercept. Ball goes forward. And it's been turned over. Evelyn Heath. Heath forward. High ball. To the outer side. Here's an opportunity once again. Right on the broadcast wing. And the Comets go for a run. They kick the ball inside forward 50. Little over 3 minutes to go away from a Premiership Cup. Smith's in a one-on-one. Went the fresh area. Unfortunately fell over. Lakey with the football. Kicks the football away. Couldn't quite sit for Fern Wannon. Fern Wannon takes a bounce. Very good at that. Left footer. Inside forward 50. Couldn't quite find a target. High ball. Comes away out of the defence. Fern Wannon underneath it. Handball free. Cronin over the top. Nice hands. Good tackle, Fern Wannon. Nearly had the football stripped. Well, they're all just diving in over the top of it. Can't be doing that. And that's a high tackle that's gone against the Colts there that time. And a free kick will go the way of Poppy Williams. And with the blood rule, time goes off. Time back on now. And that'll be the day done for the captain. Led from the front all day, gave it a red hot crack, did a good job for her side, but ultimately not enough in the end. So Williams has the football. She plays on, kicks towards the forward line. Nearly a mark. Got it on the second bounce. Great tackle there that time by Emily Adams. Little kick by Cronin. Didn't go awfully far at all, but she follows up with a great tackle. No, she doesn't, in fact. It's a high one, in fact. Sorry, and she'll get the free kick. Cronin down the line. Off hands, comes to ground level. Opportunity here for Backer. Backer with one going forward. Bounces away, tumbles towards goal. Opportunity for Newwith. Newwith to Cronin. Inside the last minute of play now. Cronin down the line to a 2-on-1. Flying was Fern Wannon. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Williams in there once again. In a good tackle. Half a minute away now from sheer happiness and emotion starting to spill out. One or two contests more in this one. Fern Wannon handballed. Webenga evades two tackles. Gets one away. Back to the middle of the ground. Rossi Mell takes the mark. They've got their under-16 counterpart ready to cheer this one on with them. It comes pretty much right in front of our broadcast position here. Benson handballs over the top. One last kick. No one's going to win this. Siren's about to sound. Kew Comets are your Youth Girls Division 1B Premier for 2023. And they've done it in awesome style, winning by 31 points, 5-9-39 to 1-2-8. A 31-point victory in the end it was. They come flooding off the bench to celebrate this one with them. Goal kickers overall, Lucy Cronin with 2, 1 to Smith, 1 to Weebenga, and 1 to Sophie Smith. An outstanding performance from the Kew Comets, and they get the aptly deserved premiership for season 2023. Commiserations to Whitehorse Colts on their outstanding year. Making a grand final is an absolute feat in itself, and the goal kicker for them today was Roxy Maslin. We'll wrap things up pretty quickly there as our cameraman has to go out and perform the medal ceremony and the presentation of the Premiership Cup. Thank you very much for your coverage in the Division 1B Grand Final. It was the Kew Comets by 31 points.
Congratulations to Whitehorse on a fantastic season. Should be really proud of making it this far and a fantastic season. So please put your hand together for Whitehorse on a fantastic performance. Congratulations to Kew. Well done on winning the grand final, girls. It's a fantastic achievement. Should be really played fantastically well today, and should be really proud of your performance today. I'd invite. It's a big achievement for our girls to make the grand final. It's also a significant achievement for our umpires. On behalf of our umpires today, I'd invite Rosie Dodds up to get the medals on behalf of all the crew today. So well done to Rosie, John and Ollie, who were our fields today. And I invite Gary Brown, the Club and Coach Development Manager, to hand out the medals today. So in the grade. So ladies, please put your hands together for the umpires today as well. Well done for all the crews today. I'd like to invite Sue Fern-Wannon up to say a few words and also to announce the girls out for the medals for Whitehorse.
Thanks everyone. Whitehorse girls, we are ridiculously proud of you. Thank you for your loyalty. This season, you know, we've battled, we've had 15 all season, occasionally we've had 13 or 12, but 15 has been our full number. The joys of coaching with a bench, I didn't get to experience this season, so, but well done, you ran hard, you played hard all season, and today was just a typical game for you guys where you did everything you could to try and get the win. Really proud of you guys, and where anyone who's been watching you all season is really proud of you again. Well done. And get your medals, girls. Lucy. Come up, Lucy. Come up, Poppy. Well done to Ellie. And Roxy. Well done, Sana. Yes, Sana! Morgan, Imogen, well done Rose, come up Rose, well played Asha, well get your medal Ava, and Evelyn. Thank you also to Sam, my assistant coach, wherever you are, Sam. And thanks to all the parents who helped with team manager role, any other roles on game day, trainer. runner, all that, the boundary umpiring, all that. Thank you for your support all season, and I'm really proud of you girls. Well done. Thank you.
All right, I'd like to invite Paul Sullivan up on behalf of... Is Paul here? Marissa, on behalf of Q.
Well done to Whitehorse today. Absolutely fantastic effort. You ran your guts out and really played so well, forced us to bring our best footy. Congratulations to Q. I think you showed the best of yourselves today and did really well, and proud of all of you for the fantastic year we've had. I'd like to invite you all up to get your medals. So, Amy. Inika? Kira? Indy? Ella? You, Ella, yes. Olivia Mack? Caitlin? Scarlett? Annika? Maya? Olivia Rossi? Macca? Phoebe? Alice? Lily? Sophie Bone? Zara? Taylor? Claudia? Olivia Ward? Sophie Smith? Lucy? And our captain for today was Kaya, so come on up, Kaya. Alexis. Just like to, while they're getting sorted, just like to say a big thanks. What, Alexis, you haven't come up yet? Oh my God, I'm sorry. How did I miss you? Absolutely gun rock, and I miss you. Sorry, mate. I'd just like to thank all of our volunteers, particularly Emma, who's the team manager and has done a great job all year, and obviously I am the assistant, but Paul Sullivan, or Sul as he's known affectionately, has coached us beautifully all year, so well done, Sul.
One more medal before we present the Premier flag. Best on ground today for Q was Maya Allen. So that was as adjudged by the umpires, of course. Paul, you might come up for this one, mate. I think you don't have to speak, but you need to come up for this one. and gentlemen, the Youth Girls 2 Premiers for 2023. Q.
Sorry, small babe. Say cheese. Go!